What's good, fam? How y'all feeling out there today, man? We're gonna talk about it, man. My message today, man. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like this about a lot of situations, man. Man, as I move forward in life, you know what I mean, as a 30-year-old, you know what I'm saying, and I realize that the culture and how people feel about one another, man. Just telling my wife this, man. It's like love is hate and hate and love. And people say, why do you say that? Because it felt like the person that shows the most hate, people love the most. You know what I mean? I was telling my wife about the Boosie situation, Webby, and how Webby, Boosie was saying Webby ain't did nothing for him while he was in jail. But everybody want him to still attach himself to Webby when Boosie don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But why is it that don't nobody talk about Jeezy or Waka Flocka? Why they don't have those conversations about those guys that actually did things about Boosie, did things for Boosie and stuff like that? And I see that a lot in my community, bro, where you will see a guy that go to jail and you got a friend that'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna go put some money on his books, do stuff for him. The dude that was in jail, get out of jail and go around all the guys that ain't never done nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? I see that happen in life a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like, where a person will sit back and accept somebody that's doing a lot of hateful stuff and want to be around a hateful person instead of being around a person that actually give them love. And I could put this in relationship sense, where a girl or a male will be with somebody that's giving love, unconditional love to them all the time. But instead of being with the person that actually love them or care about them, they rather be with a motherfucker they don't give a fuck about, don't love or care about them. They keep chasing out the person they know don't love them, don't give a fuck about them, don't care about them. They just keep wanting to attaching themselves to some shit that they know ain't working and that ain't right for them. You know what I mean? So my whole message with that is this, man. Me as a person that look at things from a logical sense, man, and a sense of just being smart enough to understand that if that person's throwing dirt on my face, I'm not gonna keep letting that motherfucker throw dirt on my face. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass or I'm gonna get the fuck away from you. Point blank, period. Like, I don't got time to be around a motherfucker that I know ain't got my best interests at heart. Now, I know a lot of people want to keep hanging around and sticking around a motherfucker that do that shit. That's you. But like I keep telling you, man, I told y'all before, it's a 2% chance that the person that you around gonna be a changed motherfucker. A lot of times they just stick in their ways. Once a person become grown and they grown in their fucking ways, 2% chance that they change, dog. 2%. If you think it's higher than that, you must be retarded. You know what I'm saying? If that motherfucker hitting crack rocks or sniffing cocaine up their fucking nose and you think tomorrow they gonna just change because they told you that shit, you need to check yourself in the mirror. But like I say, man, that's how it be out here, man. That's why I said when in life a lot of time people go through like depressions and shit like that and they begin thinking that they need somebody or need this or need these accolades from a person that don't even love themselves. You gotta look in the mirror in the morning and just say, I just love me for who I am. And don't try to get acceptance from people that don't actually care about you. You know what I mean? And that's the world we live in. Where that's why I be feeling like when you got kids and stuff like that, you got to teach them early. Because they'll go to school feeling like they got to be accepted in crowds where people do them dirty. I see this all the time when I was growing up as a kid, going to high school and stuff like that. They will always say, Charlie, you like a grown person sitting in the seats. You know what I mean? Because I was always the most mature person in my classes, man. Never really got down with a lot of foolishness and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you too serious and this and that. It's not even that. It's like, why would I want to attach myself to clown shit when I'm a real person? I don't want to be attached to no clown duffel bag dumb shit. I want you to respect me as a man and as a person. That's why I say, this is one of the sayings I always say when it comes to kids and your family and stuff like that. I don't want my kids to ever look at me as their friend. I don't want them to ever play with me as their friend. I want them to look at me as their father. To never fuck around with me in a form of disrespect or putting me in the category as a fucking friend. I want you to always look at me as a father and respect me as that and never play with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am. I mean, it's just how I cut though, and that's just how I am. I don't want you to ever fuck around and think that doing these type of goofy games gonna make me feel good about it. I want you to always just be real with me, serious and real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of time, I learned this as growing up, just working different jobs and shit like that, is this. When you start joking and playing with motherfuckers, they start to take you as a joke. I remember one time to play and joke on this job with my homie or whatever. Thought we was good friends, man. I remember I came in, they fucked my check up. And I come in there, I'm like, y'all know y'all fucking my hours not on my check. And he was laughing and shit like that. I'm looking at him like I wanted to punch him in the face. But I knew I created that energy myself by always joking and playing and shit. Like, nah, I'm not fucking joking and playing with you now. Now, every time I come there, I'm gonna be serious. Cause the nigga fucked my hours up and he thought it was funny. I didn't think that shit was funny. I really wanted to hurt somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I really wanted to fuck somebody up for some shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, I just don't play that type of shit now. I don't like people to take me as a joke. Like I say, people like Floyd Mayweather always tell Adrian Broner, you gotta learn how to turn it on and turn it off. But in the world we live in, niggas wanna keep it all the way on all the time, goofy shit all the time. It's like, nah, man, I'm not with that type of shit. Niggas die for that. You know what I'm saying? Being goofy all the time. You gotta know how to turn it on, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? You in a place of business or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to turn it on, turn it off. You know what I mean? Niggas don't know how to do that shit. Niggas just be stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, like, I don't want nobody ever playing with me like that. And I don't want to create the energy of a nigga that play with me like that. So if you come around me and it's all serious, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that because I don't want a nigga to ever try me in a funny way where I have to actually hurt somebody. You know what I mean? So like I say, I don't want my kids to ever look at me as their friends. I want them to just look at me as their father at all times. I don't want to crack jokes about no sexual shit or none of that. I see motherfucking kids have conversations with their mama and daddy like they fucking friends and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want that, you know? I don't want that type of relationship. I just want a father to be a father, man. I don't want to be on feeling like I'm a high school kid and shit. You know what I mean? I want to be looked at as a father, as a man of honor, dog. You know what I'm saying? You talk that bullshit with your friends, not me. You know what I mean? But like I say, it is what it is, man. But my whole message is, man, nowadays you see that hate is love and love is hate. You know what I mean? And that's just real, man. It's verse. They reversed it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? For that whole Boosie situation to happen and niggas attack Boosie for it, I'm like, y'all niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? A sensible person, anybody would try to get away from a nigga that first of all, you go on the internet and say you did something for a person that you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? On top of it, he had a death penalty. You know what I mean? So it's like, for a nigga to come out and say he did something for a person and didn't, that's really disrespectful. You know what I mean? Really, really disrespectful. And I see it Waka Flocka and Jeezy or somebody said something, which I be feeling like them guys don't get the credibility they're supposed to get. I feel like why they don't give Waka Flocka and Jeezy their credibility for what they did for Boosie. But yet they keep, every time they see fucking Boosie, that's why I be saying people be hating niggas for real. Because why is it that the person that did them the dirtiest, they keep trying to attach them to? What about Webby? Why they don't ask about Jeezy or fucking Waka Flocka? Or, you know what I mean, Mo3, all the niggas that's riding for Boosie right now. Why niggas don't say that? You know what I mean? I like Mo3 and Boosie records and shit. I like to see Jeezy and fucking Boosie work together. You know what I mean? But why niggas don't say shit like that? They want to always come with the bullshit. That's why I said the same thing when they were talking about LeBron James and J.R. Smith. Niggas saying that because they want J.R. Smith to sabotage LeBron. That's it. They ain't saying that because they feel like J.R. Smith going to help this guy. They saying it because they feel like he going to sabotage him, man. That's it. That's the only reason they was saying that shit. They won't, and niggas laughing when they saying it. That's how you know they ain't got no good intentions behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why niggas ain't say call Dwayne Wade up? They ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna say call D Wade up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I got the jersey on. Call D Wade. Why y'all niggas ain't saying that? They ain't gonna say that. They gonna keep saying J.R. Smith. I'm done, man. I'm out of here, man.